Hello, Brussels. WikiLeaks has been fighting a war for 12 years. It has been a war that has seen our publisher and former editor Julian Assange deprived of freedom from the entire period. That sees him imprisoned in a Belmarsh prison in a dungeon in southern part of London for 4 years now in April. I can assure you that if I, as a writer, would have tried to pitch to a producer a script with all the details of the war against WikiLeaks and suggested a feature film based on those elements, it would have been dismissed as too outrageous, too unbelievable. How could anybody believe that the highest echelon of an empire, the CIA director, the Secretary of State of the United States, even the president, would be seen as planning or plotting to kidnap or kill an editor and a publicist in a Western country? Of course, it's unbelievable, isn't it? No, it's the truth, and that has been exposed. It would not have been believable to put in a storyline secret recordings of legal meetings of an individual that is trying to resist against lawfare from that same empire. And the list could go on for a long time. But all this is reality. WikiLeaks has been at war for 12 years. We are fighting a war not just for Julian's liberation, but for the future of journalism. The war against WikiLeaks in the case of Julian Assange represents the gravest threat against press freedom in our world today. More and more world leaders are seeing this. Recently, I traveled through the length of Latin America. I saw 5 presidents and 1 vice president in Mexico, in Colombia, in Brazil, in Bolivia, and Argentina. And they all acknowledged and saw clearly the essence in the Assange case and the threat it poses against press freedom worldwide. We are appealing to everybody on every level to join us in that fight. And artists are an important segment of society, and artists are the group that most often acknowledge and see the importance of press freedom and the elements of freedom of speech. It is their job to protect the values that we are fighting for, the values of being able to express yourself freely. Without it, there is no democracy. Without it, we are living in a dictatorship. I would appeal to you to join us. We are putting all our effort into it, this fight, not just for ourselves or for Julian Assange, but for you. There has been a lack of other activities in WikiLeaks. Partly this is because we are putting all emphasis on the fight. Partly it is because we are under constant attack. We are getting a bit used to it, but this is the reality. WikiLeaks as an ideal needs to live. It doesn't matter whether we as individuals will perish one day, but the important thing is that the ideal and the possibility of exposing truth stays there. That is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for an ideal, and you don't kill an idea that easily. Join us in the fight. Thank you for your attention.